Everybody for coming out today, showing your support for the people and what you believe in. You know, you stand here and you take a look and you see who's all standing beside you. We got uncles, we got cousins, we got aunties, and we got some grandmothers here. We're all standing up for one reason. What is that reason why we're here today? We are here to stand up for our rights. Our future. We stand for what we have. We stand in for what we believe in. We are Coast Salish people. We live by the water. We live by the land. It's been like that for years. There's many families here in Cowichan that own canoes. Traveled up and down the Cowichan River. Paddled in the bay. Paddled down to West Saanich and East Saanich. That was our transportation a long time ago. What do we got right now? Cars. Everybody has one car, maybe two cars. Maybe they're really lucky they got three cars. You know, you think what you're doing to the planet when you're driving around on a vehicle. What comes out of the vehicle and goes into the air? Building that they take down, and they take the trees down so they could put a building up. That tree gives life. It cleans our air that we breathe today. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, showing the support. I'd like to thank the lady that first stood up. She fasted. She stood up for what she believed in. I'd like to thank Teresa for starting all of this, opening people's eyes around the world. Not just here, all over. We don't stand up and show what we believe in. Nobody's going to take the time to stop and listen to what we have. Nobody's going to see what we have if we don't stand up. I apologize. My name is Louie-Sylvester. I'm from the Cowichan Valley. I believe in our younger generation learning our ways. But then again, you got to learn the educational ways too. You take advantage of your education that you learn. You put it to good use towards our culture, our history, our treaty. We could use those things in our advantage. People get together and understand. Before we sing a couple of songs, this is from our family from the other side of the water. I would like my father to say a few words. Talk to the people for information that he has. Thank you.
Hi, Tab Qasim Nasiya. Tab me titel namet nakoya. Tab we out in Spalawan. Tab ni slaset at Harper. Nit oglaas about the kwalmuk mestimuk. Jasbus Kayate, say Stephen Harper. Jasut the class the Kwalmuk Mestimuk, the Tamukst, the Katst. I just want to thank each and every one that made it here today. You're showing in your heart your concerns, for what's happening in this country. You know, this movement isn't just about us First Nations people. It's about all of Canadians, all Canadians. Because the very water, the very air is in jeopardy today on account of that bill C-45. No one's going to have any say in what the government and the corporations are going to do, whether they contaminate the rivers and lakes here in Canada. It's going to affect us all. It'd be really bad if it happened here in Vancouver Island, because we only have a few rivers, and when them rivers get contaminated, where are we going to get our water? We'd be in really serious trouble if that ever happens here in Vancouver Island, because that water is very sacred. We all use it. So we use the air we breathe. And the worst thing they could have done was clear-cut logging, because they cut all the old growth timber, the very trees that cooled the atmosphere. That's all gone. So I want to thank each and every one of you for coming here with your concerns, because we got to stand united as in our language. Not so much following same na siya hi tapa. Them two songs we're going to sing. My nephew gave us permission to use these songs. My nephew composed the first song. Chris Thomas, he's from Kwantlen. He composed the first one. Who was the second one? Kelsey? And Kelsey Charlie from Chehalis composed the second one. Hi tap kasi yeah.